to another episode of Queen City Unleashed. Thank you so much for joining us on our recent series at Camp North End. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, please go check it out. Conversations with Tesho, Michelle, Mike, all amazing. And now we're here to bring you another new episode inside of a place that's, by the time you watch this, will probably be just opened. But today we're here with Valentina Lopez, owner of La Bonbonniere, an incredible desserts bakery spot that's right here in Uptown. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, my friend. Thank you for having me. I'm
Thank
so
you for
excited.
having us in this space. Right now, the walls are yellow, but in a couple weeks, you guys will be up and running. Are you excited about that?
I'm excited and freaking out at the same
Oh,
time, to be honest.
oh.
This is such a new territory for me,
Okay.
and for my husband as well. So, what I can tell you is that we are putting our hearts and souls, and we want to make this place like a really memorable one and super cozy and makes you feel like home when you're here.
Yeah. Well, I love it. It looks cool. Even the color palette that you guys have in here is great. So I'm excited to be back here when it's fully open. But if you had to get to know you a little bit before we talk about your business, if you had to describe yourself as a dessert, what would it be?
Oh my gosh, I love that question. So definitely passion fruit pie.
Passion fruit
Yeah,
pie?
I know it's so random, but yeah, that's who I am. First, passion fruit, best fruit ever. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm obsessed.
I do love passion fruit. I love mango more.
Because mango is more like tangy, but it has more sweetness into it, right? So passion fruit is like once you try it, if it doesn't have sugar, you will go like, "What is this?" It's like super sour. But then you realize, okay, I'm obsessed. I like it. It's extra. I like it. So a pie has tanginess. It has, of course, tender, and yeah, I think I'm definitely a passion
You
fruit
know,
from.
when I typed this question out, I had some ideas of where it might go. Passion fruit pie. I was thinking some sort of a cookie with something in it, or like a brownie with this type of topping. Pie was not where my mind went first, and passion fruit pie was definitely not what I was expecting.
Maybe I want some pie, so maybe that's why I answered that
Who
first.
knows? Maybe opening of the new location there'll be passion fruit
Yes,
pie. You know,
I got
maybe
it. I got you.
for yourself.
Yeah, it's only for me. Yeah,
Passion.
it will be like a pie store just for me. I love pie, like a
Me,
good pie.
okay.
Like
A lot of people don't like pie. I actually really enjoy pies.
I think if they don't like pie, it's because they haven't had a good piece of pie. That's my theory.
One of my favorite pies ever, when well done, is Dutch apple pie.
Oh my gosh.
Like fresh apples, the crumble on top. Because to me, I like bread and the carbs. So in a pie, there's crust on the bottom and crust on top. What more do you want? Like it's perfect. And people are like, oh, warm fruit. You just don't enjoy a good thing
No,
because
they don't know. They don't know a thing.
yeah, it's apple
Let them
pie,
be.
peach cobbler, like just a good pie. It's just blueberry pie.
Oh my
If you maybe
gosh.
start making pies, just let me know.
We're gonna have, well, maybe that's over. No, yeah, for holidays, we're making pies. But usually, this is a cookie company, so we make cookie pies. So the crust is made with cookie dough.
That's perfect.
And yeah,
That's wonderful.
I got you. I
Wonderful.
got
Okay, awesome.
you.
Okay, so we are this podcast is clearly about Charlotte and we are here. How did you end up in Charlotte?
Oh my goodness. Are you ready to cry? No, we're not gonna make it sad. No, I promise. I promise I will do my best. I'm from Venezuela, proudly from there. I love my country. I love my people. I don't know what's going like I don't love what's going on there now.
We don't all love what's going on
Uh,
here either.
and I know, and it's ironic a little bit if I'm being honest. But yeah, Venezuela happened, and I had this super hard decision to make that it was closing my business there. I used to have this business in my homeland,
Okay.
and yeah, seeking for a better future for myself. So, uh, America, the American dream or
Yeah.
whatever, and I came here in COVID 2021. So yeah, not the best decision, but
Ooh.
then I realized it was the best decision
Yeah.
because I met my now husband the day that I came here. The
Ooh.
very first day, yeah, I met him.
Where'd you meet him? The very first day.
He used to be my best friend, boss, and they were friends. So when I came here, she introducing me to him. So, this is my friend. He's Lud. He's also from Venezuela, but he's from another city of Venezuela. So yeah, we're both from Venezuela, but we met here
Ah.
the same day that I came. Yeah,
Ah.
that I arrived. Almost like after the airport, something like that. Yeah, we got together. I remember we got together in a restaurant, and I met him there.
So you just made sure you didn't have to have to do the terrible dating scene that they say is here in Charlotte. You just
Thank goodness, because then I realized that it's like it can be awful, like really awful. So it came out so natural.
Okay.
We first, yeah, we started like friends, then roommates, and well,
Ah.
roommates. We were watching a lot of Game of Thrones, and
Oh, boy.
that happened. Yeah, and I got pregnant 6 months after that. So yeah, I
Ga-
tell you, my story is like
Game of Thrones will do it.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Okay. So you came here. What was that transition like for you getting to the States?
Well, 100% super challenging the first year. Um, I was, it was weird because I was so excited. Back in, wait, I was 27 years old, so
Okay.
I was young, I was single, and I came here alone, so it was like fun. I was learning the language, but at the same time, I was feeling weird because it's like sometimes as an immigrant you feel a little guilt because you're having like a blast or so and your family is still like in your country and
Yeah.
maybe they are not having like oh the best day ever.
Yeah.
So
It's hard for them.
yeah, it was hard there. It's still hard there.
Yeah.
They are not there anymore, thank God.
Okay.
They are here with me now.
Okay. Awesome.
So that's another thing that I can be grateful about this business that helped me a lot to bring my parents.
Okay.
And now they're working with us as well.
Awesome.
But I was like homesick, but I was like living this new life and meeting a bunch of new people. I am obsessed with Charlotte. I'm so excited to be here. For me, this is like a city of stars and dreams. Like all my dreams are becoming a reality ever since. Like at the very first moment that I came here. Well, I met my husband here,
Yeah.
so yeah, it was challenging, but like bittersweet.
Yeah.
For sure.
And now look at you. You done started the whole business and
Yeah.
okay, I do want to ask, having your parents work with you,
Uh-huh.
is that fun getting to tell them what to do?
It's so fun. Like I love when I'm in the kitchen, I have this like personality. I'm kind of Gordon Ramsay a little bit. I'm not proud, well, a little bit, but I'm not that proud of that part of myself. So I'm always like, Mom, that cookie dough is awful. Like, do it again. And she's like, Why, Valentina? What the heck? And do it again. It's not looking good. And I'm like. Like we're even, Valentina, like young Valentina.
Yeah, get your revenge back
I'm
for all the
getting
things.
my
That's
revenge.
hilarious.
Te amo, mami. Sorry.
She loves you very much,
Yeah,
very,
yeah,
very much.
very much.
So, transition here,
Yeah.
figuring things out. Now that you've been here about 4 years, what are some of your favorite things to do in Charlotte? Like, what do you enjoy when you're not working and thinking about work? What are things that you like to enjoy around the city?
Guess what? Eating. I eat a lot. I'm a foodie.
Good.
I'm always trying to find a cool and new place to try out.
Okay.
That's my thing. Of course, I love food. So I'm a chef. I'm obsessed with food. So I will say, and I'm a mama. So usually when I'm not baking, I'm trying to like a new place here
Okay.
or taking my kid to a park. I love Freedom Park. I'm obsessed always, especially during like fall season or springtime. And what else? What else? Yeah, I'm pretty bored. I'm not gonna like I'm a boring person. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait. Time out.
Yeah,
Time
I
out.
am. I am.
No, no, no. You can't be boring and then have a bakery business. Boring people aren't going to have a business. And then I'm pretty sure I've had one of your desserts at Front Porch. Like when we were, it was either Front Porch or Camden, the one they do on Camden.
Oh, Camden Road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, I don't think you can be boring. Being a foodie is interesting because you're trying different foods. That's an adventure.
Yeah.
Boring people don't go try new food. They eat the same thing.
That's right.
So
I'm
you
so
you
glad
can't.
I'm talking with you. Yeah, I
That,
agree.
that's not
100%.
boring. That's not boring.
It's not.
And being a mom is not boring
Not at all.
because he's
I
how old is
wish.
he?
He's two.
Yeah, that's not boring.
I know.
Our friends have a 1.5-year-old, and we were spending time with them the other night, and it was time to eat, and her food was going everywhere but her mouth, on the floor, on the table.
That's fun.
I went and vacuumed the food up. She threw more food right there. She's pushing herself away from the table. She's running. No, pick me up, put me down. They're not boring. You can't be boring.
That's so fun when that happens.
See?
Like, I love it. Obsessed.
So that's not boring. So you're not boring at all.
Okay.
But okay, you say foodie.
Yes.
What are some of the cuisines that you like to eat? Like some of your favorite restaurants? Like
Okay.
when you're not trying something new, where your go-to, like, oh, I'm craving this.
Well, I am a meat person. For
Okay.
me, my top one, like the very favorite thing that I'm obsessed with is a good steak.
Okay.
Thank goodness my papa and my husband, they love baking. They are making great barbecues. So usually, I'm not gonna lie, we like eating out as well, like trying new places, as I told you. But we love getting together to cook. We're Latinos. My husband's family is Italian, so it's in our blood. Like we love getting together to make a great meal. It's like a way for us to, yeah, like share some love.
Yeah,
and
I
some,
feel like that's a
it's
lot of cultures. My family's
yeah.
Nigerian, and it's like my mom would growing up on a Saturday, like when we were small kids, like 6, 7, and it was I didn't understand it till I was older. And I would just know all of a sudden we weren't having, like, nothing was planned, and then there were a whole bunch of people at the house, and then I was running around with my friends. But as I got older, my dad would go, yeah, your mom would just be bored one day. She'd start to cook a pot of rice, and then it was another pot of rice, and she goes, we have too much food. Let's start making some calls. He goes, before I'd know it, he goes, I'd go out, come back. Your mom's told me she's called 5 of her friends. They're coming over with their husband and their kids. And next thing you know, a couple hours later, they're all running around the house. And my dad's very much the introvert.
Okay. Oh.
So if there's gonna be a party, he needs to like
poor
work his
thing.
way up to it.
No.
But my mom, like their two families very different, both from Nigeria. But my mom's family threw parties all the time. So my mom would be like, "Let's just throw a party," because like you said, we get food together. We're all gonna hang out, a way to share love together.
Wait,
And
is she a Leo by chance?
I don't actually know the signs.
Do you not know this? Oh no. Why?
I don't
But
believe
you
in
know
them.
yours?
Maybe I don't believe in them. So that's just a personal thing.
I'm obsessed.
Really?
No, but yeah, I respect everything for sure. But it's cool. Like it's fun. Of course, it's for me. It's not something that you take like and you go into super deep level. No, it's just for fun. But it's I'm asking because your mama. Usually Leos are super extrovert and they love making
See,
parties.
I do know
and
I'm
being the
not.
center.
I do know I'm not a Leo, but I also love throwing parties. So my friends are always like, "When's the next party?" And this year I took a break from throwing parties because we were so busy, and everyone's like, "You didn't have a party. Why didn't you have a party? Did you not invite me?" I was like, "There was no party to invite you to. There was none." But I'm turning 30 next year, and I'm gonna have a party for the
You're
first time.
turning 30. We
Mhm.
have the same age.
Okay.
Let me tell you, my friend, it's gonna get harder.
My
On
knees
your
start.
30s.
My
Yeah,
knees.
and your back, and your stomach.
I'm hoping my stomach is okay. I like to eat too
You
much.
don't want to eat after 8. It's like, yeah, I'm already there.
After 8 p.m. Okay, all right. We have started eating earlier, so
Yes.
that might be a positive thing for me. Okay, so all right, you say cooking at home with
Yes.
family.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite restaurant in Charlotte?
I love Barcelona because I love tapas, like a good
Okay.
tapas, Spanish food, Mediterranean food. I love uh, Kid Cashew. In Southern, I'm always going there. I love a good ramen as well.
Where do you go for ramen?
So, I don't want to kill the name. Like, I'm not sure. What's the name? Like, it's a Japanese name. And it's Jinja or so. It's super close from here. I'm the
In
worst.
Uptown?
It's here in Uptown.
Okay.
Jinja?
I don't know that one. We'll go to like
Sorry, guys. If someone is watching this, like,
she's
I'm the
doing her
worst.
best.
Yes, I'm doing my very best. I have my mommy brain always,
Uh,
but I like their ramen here
we'll
in
go to
Uptown.
Silver Lake Ramen in
Yeah.
South End.
Oh my.
It's right by Snooze. If you know where Snooze is, Atherton.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we used to live in South End, so we could
Mhm.
like walk there for ramen.
Love it.
And even now that we've moved, I'll know if my wife isn't feeling well.
Oh.
I'll come home, and she's normally like in her. She kind of acts like a cat sometimes, like ball herself up in a corner, like where the sun is. And I'll come
Oh,
home, and
that's
she'll
so
be,
nice.
I'm not feeling good, and I'm like,
I'm
yeah,
sick.
yeah, no, seriously, that's her. Literally, that is her. I'm sick. And hers isn't just I'm sick, it's the world is ending. Help. And I'm like, you
Ramen.
want ramen?
Ramen time.
Yes, yes, please. This is what I want. And then I bring it back, and she's like grinning because she knows she's just being a little bit too much, and she just thinks it's hilarious. And all I can do is just smile. But Silver Lake Ramen is where whenever
I
she's
don't
not
like
feeling,
that. You already know our gender too much. Like why? He's getting to know our tricks. What's going on?
I know. We've been together. We just celebrated this week. We've been together for 10 years.
Oh my god.
So since we were in college, and so at this point, I know all
High
of
school
her
sweetheart.
college.
Oh well, college, right.
Yeah, college. But
Thank
yeah,
goodness, because high school, I don't want to know anything about my high school boyfriend. I'm wishing you the best, but no,
Nah,
thank you.
nah.
No, thank you.
So in the city,
Yes.
what would you say for now that you've been here a few years? What would you say are some of the highlights of our city? There's a lot that happens from food to art to
Hmm.
culture. What would you say are some of the highlights of our city?
Some highlights. I'm gonna get super cheesy, but for me, it's the people. Like I'm so obsessed. Everyone here, they love supporting small businesses. And that's a thing that for me as a small business owner was a deal breaker when I had like the the chance to decide, okay, where I'm gonna put now my business in my life and I'm gonna invest a lot of everything of
Yeah.
so that was a deal breaker because uh you can tell that they care. They want first this is like a super young city as well.
Yep.
If you ask me, like
It is.
everyone is like with this vibe. They are living and they are going through a lot. Our generation is going through a lot.
Hmm.
And they even so they are willing to just have a nice conversation with you and support you. And yeah, for me, if you ask me, like the first thing that goes into my mind is the people from Charlotte.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree. I think there are some incredibly special people here. Getting to do this, I've gotten to meet people
Yeah.
and hear their stories, and then they're telling me about other people and their stories. And I think our city is full of people who are excited to be here, who are doing really cool things,
Yeah.
and that are just welcoming and supportive. You're talking about front porch Sundays
Yeah.
that you'll be at, and we've gotten to interview Jordan and
Oh.
like friends with Jordan and
I love her.
like just what she's built, but the way that hundreds and thousands of people come out every month to support
I got
small
the chills.
business.
You can see my, but I'm getting the chills. I
Like
promise.
the thousands of people that come out to support businesses and like shop, and it's a dangerous place for me to go with my wife because most of the stuff there, I'm like, maybe that's not for me. And my wife is always like, how about that? I'm good at
Yes.
front porch if I buy a couple of cookies and desserts to take home. There's one lady in particular that has these. Oh, I cannot remember the name of her shop, but she has these like professional, really cool, chic, like women's business clothes.
Okay.
Every time my wife sees her, she ends up buying something. And so it's like, I'm terrified. If we get out there, I'm like, I hope she's not here because my wife is going to go spend some money with
Your
her. And
wallet.
now she recognizes, I feel like she recognizes my wife now. Like she sees her, she's like,
Oh,
hi.
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
And which, that's not good for, I don't
Yeah.
want to be recognized that much. That means
No,
we're
you
spending too
want
much.
to like you maybe don't know this if you are my customer, but I'm obsessed with you. Like you are my best friend. And I'm like seriously. And when I'm like after a long day of work and I'm like chatting with my husband, I'm telling him, "Oh, so you know Alex came today and yeah, he told me that his wife is sick and I know your names." Like literally. Like I paid that attention, and I'm serious. I'm obsessed with all of you guys.
That's
So
awesome.
I can tell you that person knows your
Oh, I'm
wife
sure
as
she
well.
does. And I'm sure she knows me too, standing there just like, oh, please, not too much money. But
Oh,
it's cool. Like, and again, but it's neat and it's awesome that
yeah,
we have a system here and
yes,
people like Jordan doing stuff like that where you can support all
incredible.
these small businesses. And
Yeah,
that's the way a lot of them are able to survive until like, and like we can go ahead and talk about it, but I want to know a little bit more about your journey to get into baking first. Like even in Venezuela, what
hmm
was were you baking as a kid? Did you have like what were they like an easy bake oven? My sister had like the little easy bake oven where the like the miniature stuff.
Oh.
So did you start with that or where did your love for baking come from?
Well, that's funny now that you mentioned that because that's, I will say that's when the revenge to my mom started because I used to be obsessed with this commercial of an ice maker. It was for kids. And my mom, she didn't want it to buy me the ice maker. I was like 6 years old. And she was like, Valentina, you have a bunch of stuff. You don't need that. That's huge. It's so expensive. You don't want it. And I was like, Mom, please, I want to be a nice, like an ice cream maker. Please, it's my dream. And she was like, no, you don't want to. You don't want that. So I was so frustrated because I was so little and I wanted to like, like just have these first steps into the kitchen, but I was still too little.
Yeah.
And I was the first in my family as well
Okay.
because my mom hates cooking, my grandmother hates cooking, everything. So I was like the very, very first. And as soon as I turned out like the age, I was around 12 years old, I think. And as I told you, my family loves getting
Yeah.
together and making barbecues and whatever. And I remember so clearly my first time that I grab a knife to make the pico de gallo, that is like a
Oh yeah.
side for the barbecue. And I was like asking everyone, how is it? Do you like it? Do you like how I cut the tomatoes? I did it myself. And everyone was like, yeah, it's good. Okay, man, it's good. So I was like, I can remember, yeah, I can recall, like, I felt so special, like making something from scratch and then watching like a stalker, the people trying it. Like, please let me. So everything started there, and then I I don't know, like it came so natural in me. My mom bought me it was a cookie book yeah, with recipes,
Hmm.
and I made one with my sister, and we had like a cup. Can you imagine this? A cup of baking soda into into the dough, and it was so freaking salty, and it was a gift, like a homemade gift for my grandfather. And he was like, "Oh, kids, this cookie, oh, it's so good." And he was almost crying when he was eating it. I remember, sorry, grandpa. I hope you get the chance to forgive me. But yeah, it came out so naturally. And then when I finished high school and I was in this, what I want to do, and I was about to start college, I got a degree from, what's the name here? I think it's bookkeeping in Spanish is contador, but here is I think it's a bookkeeper.
Like accounting?
Account. Yeah, I got a
Okay.
bachelor degree. Let me
Okay.
tell you, my friend, I went to school. I know it's sorry, guys. It was so boring, but yes, I am a book.
So maybe that's what drew you to Charlotte. All the banks.
Yeah,
All the
maybe it
banks
was like
here, your
somewhere in my brain.
your accounting heart, you know.
But I never got to like. I didn't work doing that while I was at school, like college, and I love it, like the cooking world, and I really wanted to go into this culinary school. But culinary schools are really, really, really expensive in every part of the world.
Yeah.
And my mom, yeah, like it was Venezuela, so she was like, "Okay, Valentina, but we can't help you with that, and you need to keep on going with your with the college. You can't quit." And I was like, "No, I don't want to quit. I want to do both." And she was like, "Okay, but if you want to do both, you need to get a job." I was like, I think 19 years old back in the day. You need to get a job, and if you're studying full time, how can you get a job? And then, of course, my little persona thought, okay, so what do I love to do? And I love music, I love pop culture, and back in the day, I used to have a super random blog on Tumblr.
Oh, okay.
So I did my research, and I found a part-time job as a content writer. That was a thing back in the day. It was 2012. I don't know.
Okay.
It's like around that, like 12 years ago. So yeah, I
content
got a
writer.
deal. Yeah, and I used to write about music and about entrepreneurs and entrepreneur stories, and I was getting and paid for that. It was like a remote job.
Huh.
So yeah, I was studying, I was working part time, and I could start my culinary career,
Wow.
paying the school. Yeah,
So
so
how
I
long was
was
culinary
full.
school?
Yeah,
How long was it?
that was I think it was 18 months.
Okay.
Yeah, it
And
was
so
like
did you focus on I'm not super familiar with culinary school.
mhm.
Did you focus on baking or is it like everything you learn a little
Uh,
bit of everything
yeah,
and
you
then
learn everything, and
okay.
after that, you get a degree, diploma. It's the mention is a professional cooker because chef is a position. You
Okay.
get not a diploma or
Okay.
yeah or a career. And after that, I love desserts. That's my favorite part of every meal, and it was easy for me to know. Okay, I think I want to go and explore this world of chocolates. I started with chocolates, and that's why it's called la Bonbonniere. It's like a game in between words in Spanish because in Spanish, chocolates is bonbon.
Yeah.
So, and Bonbonniere is French, and you know that France is super famous for great desserts. So I did my
Ah.
research on Google because back in the day we didn't have ChatGPT, and
So
yeah,
two different so your culture and a French culture in
yeah,
the name.
yeah.
Oh, that's really neat.
It's so cool, and I got this is so random, but just like 2 months ago, my husband and I we took the what's the name the test like to know where you're from,
Ancestry.
the ancestry, and I'm 50% French. So I was like, I got it there.
No
It was like,
way.
yeah, it was so fun. I love that, by the way. That's another story, but yeah, it was so random. It was like a fusion thing
So Spanish and French
in
in
French.
your name.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fun.
yeah, it was
Okay, so
fun.
that's where you started. And then
Yes,
when you came to Charlotte,
yeah.
did you know immediately that you wanted to start your business over again here or
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
I was, and I don't want to go into that place, but I was really pessimist about my future in the culinary industry
Okay.
when I came here because Of course, I was really sad to shut down this business in my homeland. That was like I was feeling like like a failure or so. Um, and it's funny because my husband, he was working here as a food manager,
Okay.
and he was getting into the food industry. And as soon as he knew that I was a chef and I used to have a business, he told me, "Well, you should open your business here." And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that because no one is gonna buy my stuff." That was my thing. I was so negative. I'm not proud of that, but I went through a lot, so I get it.
Yeah.
Now I can proudly say that I totally disagree with that Valentina of the 2021. But yeah, that was my state of mind. I was like, no, I don't think it's gonna work here. Everything is made here in the States. You can find 1,000 options. Who's gonna buy my stuff? That was my thing. And then I got pregnant, and then my baby was born, and we were alone, my husband and my baby and I. And he was like working extra hours, and I was spending these long days with a newborn. And I remember one day I felt like I need to bake again. I need to do something for myself because I'm not feeling myself, and I miss that. Um, and I made a batch of 12 cookies for my husband to wait for him. And when he tried, that was the first time that he tried the cookies. I told you, I was
You were done with it.
I was done with it. And he tried it, and he was like, Valentina, what the heck? Someone needs to try this. Why are you doing this to yourself? And let's maybe let's bring some cookies to my coworkers. They love sweets, and we can sell those. And I was like, no, take the cookies to them like a gift.
Yeah.
Don't sell those. What is that? No, no, no. And he did that, and the day after that, he told me everyone wants cookies. They want to buy cookies, and that's how everything started here in Charlotte officially, making 12 cookies per week.
No way.
Yeah,
What is your husband's name?
His name is Ludwig,
Like Ludwig, like the composer.
like the composer.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Ludwig because supporting your wife,
Yeah.
encouraging her
He
to get
literally
you going.
forced me. He pushed me out of my comfort zone like no one did before.
Isn't that amazing? That's so
That's
beautiful.
so beautiful. Yes.
That is real support there.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so awesome. So you started with 12 cookies, taking them, and he even took them to his coworkers. Like he didn't
Yeah.
just say do it. He took them to the coworkers and then said, "Hey, he's your biggest fan."
He's like, yeah. He believed it like in me before anyone. Like it's so weird. Like the thing that he and like our connection is so literally so weird because like he only knew. I can't tell you. I think he had like an intuition or something because I wasn't baking when I met him. So he couldn't say, "Oh, that thing is good." No, he even did even try it before. Like he only wanted to support me, and I think he's a really sensitive man, and I can tell you maybe he felt something like this is the path
That you
that
needed something.
yeah, maybe. But I'm so grateful about him in my life because yeah, everything started with that conversation, and and I was like looking like crap. Excuse my language, with a 3 year old, 3 month old newborn baby and no help. Like I was losing my mind. So those cookies literally saved my life.
So how do you go from that then to selling your first pop up? Like what did it take to get there? Like I'm curious about the progression to get there.
Well, I like to. I'm a believer. I believe in God. I believe in my angels, and I'm always thinking that I have my loved ones watching over me. I remember one day. So we are really serious about opening La Bonbonniere again here. So we are doing all of the paperwork, and we are doing some research for commercial kitchens.
Okay.
And we came with Lucas. Lucas is my son.
Okay.
He was, I think, 5 months old. Lucas and I, we enter into this commercial kitchen, and there's this lady. She's a baker, and she was so lovely. She was baking there, like she was renting the
Hmm.
kitchen, and she came to us, and she was so nice, like, oh my gosh, your baby, and what are you doing? And I came with a little cookie box because I'm always carrying cookies with me wherever I go. So I came that day with the cookies, and I was like, oh, you want to try some? This is my business. We're starting here in Charlotte. I'm a new mom. Um, and she was so, so nice, I remember. And I remember she asked for the name of the company, and I told her, and I didn't have like a business card or anything on me. And I remember in the car telling Lud, "Oh no, I'm sure she's not gonna remember the name. It's such a difficult name to remember." Well, it is what it is. And then, like 1 week later, I got a DM request on Instagram, and it was her name is Alexandra, and she's a veteran vendor here here in the Charlotte Regional Farmers Market.
Oh, okay.
And she told me, "Hey Valentina, your cookies are amazing. I would love to pop up with you if you want to here in my booth in the Regional Farmers Market to showcase your products, your cookies. I think you're gonna do amazing." And I was freaking out. I was like, no, I'm so scared. What? I'm gonna talk with people? Are you sure you want me to be there? And she was like, yeah, please come. You don't need to, just come, like in a random Saturday. And I told her, like, what should I bring? How much should I bring? And she explained to me, like, oh, you never know how it's gonna be, like, the crowd, but this is usually the things that I bake. I'm not gonna bake anything that day. I remember, because she's specialized in pound cakes and cakes,
Okay.
and I remember she even told me that day is gonna be yours. So I'm gonna be there with you, but I want you to be the star of the day and showcase your products. So she was literally an angel. And like, okay. And I came that day with 75 cookies, that it was insane for me to think, because I was selling like 50 cookies per week, and that was 75 cookies one day. And it was Halloween, by the way. It was around this time of the
Okay.
year. And those cookies sold so good. I was out like in 1 hour and a half. And I was like, no one know me. Like, I'm this girl with a strong accent, and everyone was so cheery and supporting me. Like, what do you have here? Oh my gosh, this is so different.
An hour and a half?
An hour and a half.
That's
I
incredible.
know.
Alexandra,
Alexandra.
shout out to Alexandra. Like, that is,
I love
it's
her.
so
She's
cool.
my godmother here. Yeah.
It's so cool when people are willing to, like, they say lift as you climb. So, like, as
Mm-hmm.
she's been on her journey, like, lifting you up along with
Yeah.
her, and like giving you that opportunity to like just sit there and be like, hey, today's all about you. She's not even selling her stuff, so you can sell all of your stuff. Like, that's a, and now look at you. Like, so she's a part of this.
She's a part of everything. And I don't know if she knows how important she is for us and for our family and our story. Like, I
You
and
gotta
she's
call her.
pure. Yeah,
You gotta
I'm
call.
always watching her, because she is still a vendor at the
Okay.
farmers market. Now she, of course, she has her booth. I got my booth. We are neighbors in the same
Oh, that's
building.
awesome.
I love her. Like, and she's crushing it on TikTok, by the way. She's
Oh.
super popular there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm upset. I'm gonna give you her handle, because she's amazing. Like, and she's an amazing baker, but she's
A great
a
person.
great woman. Like, she saw something in me,
Okay.
and she's another great angel on earth. But yeah, that's
So
how it
farmers
started.
market,
Yeah.
and then you started doing more pop ups.
Then I got like the confidence to, okay, maybe I can do this. I'm gonna still I'm gonna keep on practicing, and it's helping me with my English. So I sign up. Wait, I think I did a research on Instagram, and did some applications for a bunch of markets, like random markets. Some of those were good. Some of those were like, super bad, like selling 20 cookies in a day. And I remember when I saw Front Porch Sundays, like, oh my gosh, this market looks incredible. But I heard that everyone wants to be there, and it's like really hard to get in because my category is a busy one,
Okay.
bakeries. um, but I did my application thinking like, they're not gonna choose my application, right? Well, I'm gonna try. And they did. They accept me, and I went there with, I think it was 125 cookies. So that was like, oh my
The
gosh, for me
most
it was
you've
like,
done?
oh my goodness. Back in the day, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna sell this, but I'm gonna try. We sell everything like in 1 hour and a half, 2 hours there. And I was in an umbrella, and I remember when I met Jordan the first, I was like, oh my gosh, she's like Britney. She's like she's like, this is like a hardcore moment in my life. And now we are like, I'm obsessed with Front Porch. I think I'm gonna, no matter what happens, I'm gonna be there in that market. I'm so grateful with her. I'm so grateful with every market that opened the doors for me, because I was a foreigner. I was an outsider,
Yeah.
and somehow they gave me a place there. In, like, now you can
Yeah.
tell why I'm obsessed with people here.
Yeah. Shout out to Jordan Dollard, friend of the pod, Front Porch Sundays, Neville's Alley. Like Jordan's amazing.
Jordan, you're
And
my Britney.
that's a high compliment. And honestly, like people like Jordan that have made their business about uplifting and
Yeah.
supporting small businesses are like truly some of just the best people in Charlotte, because we have so many. And we've had other guests on the podcast who talk about getting their start at Front Porch Sundays, and
Yeah.
that's where they got their confidence, and that's where they learned, and now they're doing big things. Like you're getting a storefront, like, and it's people like Jordan who like help give people that confidence. So shout out to Jordan, Front Porch, and
Amazing.
all the other markets out there that are really uplifting the small businesses and their voices. But that's awesome. And so then you guys moved, you got a small spot in Uptown,
Yes.
but you've been growing a lot because you were there not even a year.
Yeah.
And
I
now
know.
you're here.
Yeah, I know. I can tell you, most of the times I'm like, this is such a pinch me moment every day. Like when I see a line in our store or in a pop up, or when I see someone leaving the prettiest and most meaningful review, I'm like, oh my gosh, I just can't believe that I'm doing this, and our growth, and now we are doing this full time. My husband left the job, and now he's working here as well. My mother is working with us as well. Like, we have two employees with us. Like, I don't get it. I don't know how that happened, to
You
be
gotta be
honest.
so proud of yourself. You should be so proud of yourself.
I am proud, and to be honest, I'm so proud and blessed to be surrounded by my family, because they are giving me the strength,
Yeah.
as you can
Yeah.
see, to start everything and just to go on. Because I'm not gonna lie, this journey can be tricky, and some days feel heavier than others.
Yeah.
And in those heavy moments, they are the ones helping me out to just lift and keep on going, because this is what I want to do, and this is my passion and what I love to do. I came here to make this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm so proud.
Yeah, you should be. That's awesome. So when it comes to small businesses and the support of Charlotte, like
Yeah.
what would your message be out there for people who don't know or to encourage people to support small businesses, especially as we get into the holiday season and we'll be plugging you and some of our other fantastic guests of products for the holidays because it's a time where they really need business. What would you say is kind of like your general message about the support in small businesses?
Oh, I love that question. Uh, well, you guys, literally, you never know the lives you're changing in this simple decision as buying pie to your local baker. As simple as that. For you, it's like a whatever random decision in a random day. You are little by little making and creating waves to help your neighbors and your community. I think small businesses are the core and they're very light of every city. And Amazon is not gonna remember your name. Amazon is not gonna be happy for your purchase. It's like they don't really, literally don't care,
Yeah.
and we do. Uh, as I told you before, for me, my customers, they are my best friends. Some of them, they are even now family. So if I were you, I really, really, really thought I would think twice before purchasing, like in a random mall or going into some incredible markets like like front porch
Yeah.
or farmers markets or online uh, purchasing as well, because a lot of small businesses, they are even working harder enough to have a website.
Yeah.
So it's easy to purchase with them.
Yeah.
Of course, the price, whatever, that's always a subject, the price range. Someone is making it. It's a special, it's unique, you're supporting your economy. So,
And here's the other thing that I will say, and this is part of the reason we do this.
mhm,
There is a I was talking to my friend who was also on the podcast he has, and if you haven't been to Sip City out near Plaza Midwood,
mhm.
kind of like a bottle shop, you can buy beer, wine, snacks, things like that,
Ooh,
coffee.
nice.
And I was going on a trip and I needed to buy some beer, and I asked Gaz, I'm like, hey, do you guys carry this? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, so I went and bought it there instead of the grocery store. He's like, thanks so much for doing this. You didn't have to. I know it's probably a little more expensive. And I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, so this is a $2, $3 more expensive. That's not
that's it.
that's not a huge deal for
No,
me, but
it's
for
not.
you as a small business compared to me buying it at Publix or Harris Teeter, I was like, I know you. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing for the community, and I know that this is impacting you and your family.
Yeah.
I'm happy to spend a couple more
Oh,
dollars, and that's what I hope people understand for small businesses. So yeah, the cost might be a little more, but you know where the dollar is going. It's not going to another warehouse. It's not going to some CEO's pocket so he can have another vacation in Hawaii or
I know.
Ibiza or wherever. It is
Yeah.
going to somebody who is there in the community, who cares about the community, and who we should be supporting. So there is a cost difference, but to me, the reward, the benefit for the extra dollars you spend with small businesses, it's worth it.
I'm so glad you get it. Of course you get it. You have this podcast that this is like the main reason for you. Like you believe in us,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I'm excited because I know more and more people is realizing every day that yeah, small businesses are worth it
Yes.
always. If you're willing to spend $5 or six into a crumble cookie to make a viral video, how about you do the same thing with a cookie from your, it doesn't have to be me. You can do it with another baker that you love and do the same video and make it viral, and like we can make a great change. It's
Mhm.
up to us.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I think I think I didn't know early on in the podcast that I was going to be all into small businesses. Like I wasn't sure. I knew there were some small businesses that I wanted to talk to. And then by the time I think Jordan was, I think, episode 11. By the time I got to Jordan, I was like, oh no, I get it now. Like I
You get it.
understand. Like there'd been people along the way, and then like the small businesses are the ones who really, uh, they're the ones who give us our culture. Like when people visit and they're like, "What's a cool thing to do?" and you talk about Front Porch Sundays.
Hmm.
Front Porch Sundays is a whole bunch of small businesses. So like you
Everything.
can't talk about like, oh, this is a cool thing and not support small businesses. Like that's what it is. And so I'm grateful to have people like you and your incredible stories. And each small business that we've met has a very unique story.
Yeah.
You're from Venezuela and your story to come here. Other people that were in some corporate field that left their corporate field.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's so, you hear real stories and lives changed and impacted, and hearing how your confidence has grown and the people who helped you get there. Like, that's the fun, really cool thing about small businesses. They're all unique and have so much character and personality that I think we hope people get to understand and learn from our podcast and hearing your stories.
Well, you're doing it amazing, my friend. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
this space.
Absolutely.
That's the
Thank
reason,
you.
yeah.
Thank you for allowing us in. And where can people find you? Like, I want to make sure people know your new location and then
Yes.
also your social medias too.
Awesome. So now we are inside the Lara Arcade. Now you can find it as the alley here in Uptown, 320 South Tryon Street. We are the first local here. It's our suite is 104. Our name is La Bonbonniere Bakery. You can find us as like that, lavonbonnierbakery.com, or our handles. All of those are the same. La
Okay.
Bonbonniere Bakery on Instagram and TikTok. We are obsessed to be here. This building, it has over 100 years of history. So now we feel like we are part of its life.
Yeah.
It's really romantic for me. I feel honored to be here. Um, and you can also find us every Saturday at the Charlotte Regional Farmers Market, Uptown Farmers Market every Saturday as well. And usually we are doing pop-ups like Front Porch Sundays every the first Sunday
Of
of the
every month.
year, starting on April to December. And we love social media, so we are always posting every updates that we have
They had a very
there.
funny one with your husband in the corner with the cookies.
That was the Halloween special.
Yeah, the Halloween special was cracking me up. I'm like, you guys make your own little short films at home for the business. I think
know.
it's which is awesome. And like you can tell small businesses have fun with their
Yeah.
marketing. You get to be like more free and show your personality.
You are you. Like
Exactly.
you get the chance to be you, to be the silly you.
Mhm.
And I promise, be yourself because someone's gonna like you.
Yeah.
So they're gonna feel related to your story and to your things. So that yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I love making that. My husband, he's so creative. He's so extra. He's a great actor.
Him in the
Like
corner
he
when he
is,
turned
I
around,
know.
I started cracking up because I'm like, where is this going? And then he was like huddled in the corner and then turned around. I was like, oh, he's a character. He's a
He's
character.
doing his very best.
Good
to-
for him.
For those likes. So
I,
please-
I hope you pay him in lots of cookies.
No. No, he's always eating like the burnt ones. Poor thing.
Well, hey, that's
God
better
bless
than
him.
nothing. That's better than
That's
nothing.
better than nothing, yes.
Well, thank you so much, Valentina, for allowing us into your space, for allowing us to tell your story. It is a fun one. And again, you will be right there in the mix heading into holiday season. So if you're listening, watching, please come pick up for your holiday party, to go home to your parents, your families, your Friendsgiving. You need cookies, desserts. These are some of the best ones you'll get in the city. And you're supporting an awesome small business. So thank you all for joining us. And we'll see you next time.